Recording. All right, ladies and gentlemen, happy Thursday. Let's go ahead and find a nice spot. Like I said, Mr. Rien likes to use a yoga mat. I actually double them up for some extra cushion, but you guys can or can't. That's really up to you. All that I'm going to ask is that you find a space where you can stretch out a little bit, get into our daily practice. I don't believe we're adding anything new today. We're just going to try and stick with the poses that we've introduced so far this week. So what you should be focusing on is your pose, trying to be in the correct pose. And I get this is not the best learning environment because normally we'd be all together. We could probably see poses from different angles. That being said, try your best. The other big key is while you're holding a pose, as you breathe in and out, work on getting deeper into the pose to increase your stretch. And then as we move from one pose to another, or as we transition, work on that inhale and exhale to move and create a good flow in your yoga movement. Focus on that breathing and try and clear distractions out of your head. So let's go ahead and find a nice, comfortable spot. Again, I like to start in seated pose, sitting cross-legged. If it's uncomfortable for knees or hips, go ahead and straighten out a leg. Sit up nice and tall, taking a good deep breath in. Reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Allow your shoulders to relax as you breathe out. And we're going to add a breath today. So I want you to try to get to 6 uninterrupted breaths on your own. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you hit that next breath, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, roll the body forward, placing the palms into the mat. Knees will be a little below the hips. Try to create as flat of a spine as you can. We're going to reach the crown of the head forward, and at the same time, we're going to reach the tailbone backwards, elongating the spine in this nice base pose of table pose. Pull that belly button up nice and tight, okay? So we're engaging the abdominals. Spread the fingers nice and wide, squeeze the mat slightly, and let's breathe in table pose. On your next inhale, round the spine up into cat, really working through the length of the inhale. Exhale, pressing the belly button down, rounding the head and spine up into cow, all the way through the length of your exhale. On your own for the next 3 inhale and exhale cycles, let's rotate cat and cow. Come back to neutral. Good. Inhale, reach that left leg far out behind you. Try not to kick anything. Exhale, swing the left leg between the hands. Remember, we're keeping those legs wider like we're on a train track. Let the chest settle down onto that thigh. And then if you can and you have the balance, draw those hands back. Pressing the hips down and forward. Low lunge. Breathe and sink into your stretch. Inhale, drop the hands down. Exhale, walk that left hand to the inside. Okay, so my left leg and left arm are perfectly aligned. Well, not perfectly, but they're as aligned as they can be. Press the hips down and forward. in lizard pose. Breathe. Inhale, bring that left hand back to the outside. Exhale, slight lean in your lunge. Inhale, roll the hips back, roll the spine up, coming up nice and tall with the hands above the head. Exhale, sink the hips down. Check that back leg if it's nice and straight. Knee isn't out past the toe. We're going to hold low warrior one. Really try to get lower in your stretch, increasing the length of your hip flexors, your quads. Inhale, raising the hips up. Exhale, open right arm back, left arm forward, sink hips down. Low warrior two. Adjust your legs as needed. Really try to open up that right arm, which is going to help open the right hip. Breathe. Good. Inhale, raise the hips up. Exhale, let's pivot back to the middle. Fold back down. Tuck that right toe underneath. Inhale, raise the knee. Exhale, slide that left foot back. Find yourself in plank pose. Nice flat spine. Squeeze the cheeks, engage the abs. Exhale, lower the body down to the mat. Draw the hands forward, resting the forearms on the mat. Elbows nice and tight to the sides. Okay, inhale, round that spine up. Sphinx pose. Really work on getting that lower spine nice and flexed. Okay, stretching the lower lumbar. And then, of course, let's go ahead and roll the neck. Reverse. Excellent. Exhale, lower the body down. Draw the hands into the shoulders. Inhale, roll the spine up. Again, engaging the lower spine, rolling the shoulders back, tilting the head back into cobra pose. Awesome. Inhale, raise the hips up like you're coming to table. Exhale, widen the hips out. Walk the hands forward, bringing the feet and heels together. Press the glutes back. Once the glutes are back, lower the spine down like you're trying to put your chest and armpits on the mat. Arms extended, child. I like to widen out my hip flexors and my knees a little bit more to really increase this stretch. Breathe. Inhale back up to table. I'm going to spin. You don't have to. And let's take a couple focusing breaths in our table pose. Flat back, elongate the spine. On your next inhale, round the spine into cat. All the way through the inhale, exhale, press the belly button down into cow. Good job, bud. 2 more rotations on your own. Good. Inhale, raise that right leg behind you. Try not to kick anything. Exhale, swing that between the hands. I like to reach my left leg back and away. I'm going to lower the weight of my chest onto that thigh. I'm going to press my hips forward, straightening my spine into low lunge. This is one of those ones as you breathe, you really feel the hips pressing down and forward. Okay, really opening up your hip flexors. And again, in our Hatha style yoga, the longer we hold this pose, especially if we can lean down, you're going to find different areas and angles where you can press into your stretch to increase that flexibility. Inhale, we're gonna raise up just a little bit so we're not so pressed into our lunge. Exhale, walk that left hand or right hand to the inside, aligning it with the leg. Exhale, press the hips down and forward, raising the chin up into lizard pose. He's teaching a class, okay? Inhale, raise your hips slightly. Exhale, swing that hand to the outside. Inhale, raise the hips up, round the spine, bring the hands nice and high above the head. Widen the feet so you're on a good train track. Sink, check your alignments. Roll those shoulders back. Strong, powerful chest. Low warrior one. Inhale, raise the hips up. Exhale, open left arm back, right arm forward. Sink hips down. Adjust that right foot as needed. Opening up that left shoulder. Low warrior two. Breathe and sink. Good. Inhale, raise the hips up. Exhale, pivot to the middle, fold back down. Tuck the left toe, raise the knee. Let's slide that right foot back. Again, we're gonna find ourselves in a good plank pose. Okay, this time inhale, raise your hips up, bring your elbows nice and tight. Exhale the body down in crocodile. Inhale up into cobra. This time let your chin drift down to your chest, which creates a different stretch in the spine. Inhale, raise the hips up. Exhale, widen the knees apart, keeping the heels together. Press those hips back, roll the spine down. Place your armpits on the mat. Arms extended, child. Inhale, raise your body back up the table. Exhale, cross the feet behind you, walk your hands back, and find yourself in a nice seated pose. Let's take a couple good, deep, focusing breaths in seated pose. On your next exhale, straighten the right leg out in front, keeping the left foot next to the knee. Inhale, nice big arm circle. Reach nice and high in the air. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, folding at the hips. Reaching forward, folding at the hips. Half fold. Head down next to the shoulder, not up. We're going to increase the stretch that way. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, both hands out, grabbing that foot. Still half fold. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, switch feet, straightening out your left foot, keeping your right foot up next to your knee. Inhale, nice big arm circle. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, fold. Half fold. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, both hands out. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, straighten both the feet. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, nice straight spine. Bring the arms in a nice big circle. Reach high above your head. And again, like you're diving in a pool, I'm gonna reach out, reach out, reach out, out, fold forward, dropping that head down between the shoulders, full fold. If you can only get your shins, if you can only get your calves, that's fine too, as long as you are fully engaged in your stretch. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, get lower if you can. Inhale, roll the spine up. As you roll that spine up, draw your left foot up and your right foot up, moving the hips forward into a butterfly. Fold your feet underneath, or your hands underneath your feet. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, reach that spine forward, folding down. Reach, 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 and fold down. One more time, try and flatten that spine and fold, and find yourself in folded butterfly. Inhale, roll the spine up. Stack the fingers, point the thumbs. Roll the shoulders forward, engage the shoulders. Exhale, begin to roll that spine back, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, until you find yourself laying comfortably on your mat. Today, I want you to take your hands, I want you to place them right on the edge of your thighs, and you're gonna pull down on your thighs just slightly. We're gonna add a little bit of leverage and a little bit of pressure, trying to increase the stretch in our hip flexors or our groin. Breathe. Exhale, extend your feet out in front. Adjust a little bit. Inhale, raise the right leg. Exhale, wrap your hands around the knee, ankle, shin, and squeeze that right leg to the chest in half wind maker. Roll out your ankle a little bit. Do you really have to go around me every time, bud? Yeah. Release your grip. Keep that left hand on the knee. Inhale, reach your right hand out to the side. Turn your eyes to gaze at that right hand. Draw your knee across the body, pointing your toe away, keeping your shoulder blades on the mat. Bent knee twist. Sorry, excuse me, I'll big yawn. Inhale, back up to the middle. Exhale, and extend. Inhale, raise the left leg up. Wrap your hands around the outside of that left leg. Squeeze nice and tight to the chest.
Oh, Daddy, there was green up here in the core back there. That was funny.
Okay, go put him where he goes. Roll out that ankle. Inhale, reach that left hand out to the side. Leg to 90. Exhale, draw that right knee across the body, pointing the toe away. Bent knee twist.
Dad, I need to pee.
Go then, buddy. Remember to wash your hands when you're done.
Okay.
Pull up on your knee. Exhale, bring that knee back up to the middle. Inhale, both knees up. Wrap your hands around the outside of the knees, ankles, shins, wherever you can get a good grip. Get yourself in a nice, tight little ball. And then I want you to rock front to back. Get a good stretch. This is full wind maker. Exhale. Extend your feet out in front. Find yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Allow your palms to come to rest out to the sides as we find ourselves in relaxation pose. This is where we'll enter our daily practice of mindfulness. Okay? And the whole idea here, yes, I know it's hippy-dippy, but it's to recognize your emotions. So I want you to find something that brings you joy. And I know I'm going to say that all year long, but it's that reminder, find the feeling that makes you happy, fills you with warmth, something you're looking forward to, anything it may be. What is in your life that brings you some joy? And I want you to find that item. And I want you to focus your thoughts on that. And then when you have distractions or things interrupted, whether this is a stress, an anxiety, a worry, a fear, any of those types of things, I want you to note that distraction. And then I want you to give yourself permission. And this is the key part. Tell yourself it's okay to let go of that emotion, even if it's just for a short period of time. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to let go of that emotion. We're not going to let it control our thoughts. And we're going to let the positive things that make us happy be the focus of our breathing. Try to stay present in the here and now. The most important thing, of course, is breathe on your own. Relaxation time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and start to slowly sit up. Come back to the moment. Come back to the present. Come back to the reality. Namaste, everyone. My soul sees yours. I hope that you were able to find some enjoyment today, maybe some relaxation, maybe work on finding your positive. This is how the class goes. For those of you who love routine, like I think I've said before, this is what we do every day. We ask for new poses. We work on mastery of our old poses. And then we relax and try and find just some joy in our everyday life. My daily affirmation, of course, is to all of you. I thank you for being here. I thank you for kind of working through the distractions that I have in my house. I know, like I said, there's a little one running around and this isn't perfect, but I see all you guys and I thank you for being here. It means a lot to me. And I know it means a lot for him to be able to see what I do, and he likes you guys. So we appreciate you all very, very much. Can you tell everybody bye? Okay. Secret question today is, what is your positive thing? If you feel like sharing, please share with me. What's your positive joy? Share it in the chat with me. Mine is this guy. I focus on him because he brings me a lot of joy. But whatever it is that you think about when you try and think about that thing that brings you some joy, what is it? All you got to do is tell me that in the chat and you are good to go. If you were not live with us, man, we missed you. Those of you who are live, I appreciate you a lot. So I'm going to stop the recording and then I'm going to tell all my live people goodbye. So he's going to stand up over there.